Okay. Good morning, Pookie Putters. Back with a Pookie Putter special. Today we're over here at 5 a.m. We went to sleep early at 8 p.m. and we woke up butt ass early at 5 a.m. and we're ready to do another 2K Pookie Putter special. And today we're gonna do. What do you guys think? Type in chat. All-time, current, or classic. Chat spamming classic. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Houston Rockets 07-08. I remember that. That's 4 years after I was born. I was watching it. Only a year after I was born. A year? Cool. You were born in 07. Born in 06. Oh, BD. That's crazy. That's crazy. 4 Milwaukee Bucks. It's getting cold, put on the coat, my ice froze. Riding foes, I'm poking out on nice toes. Drive slow, my trunk up and the lights glow. When I'm sitting solo, and I pulled the bull. Nothing fake, candy to paint, I might flake it. Riding down 288 in the top vacant. Thinking you can run up on me, then you mistaken. No Rodman in here, but we're still gonna. Still got Jordan and Scottie Pippen. We'll go with my sudden death right here. Okay, Doc Rivers. Unique. I think since Oops went with a sudden death, I will also do the same. Okay. Just to make things interesting. Chris Mullen, Tim Hardaway. That Tim Hardaway had the hardest crosses at the uniform. What do you think the best uniform for the Warriors would be? Es que tú eres masoquista, te lo vuelvo a repetir. Ey. Aunque me llame tu mai, aunque aparezca tu pai, aunque baje Jesucristo y no vuelva a bendecir. Lo nuestro no lo vuelvo a revivir, solo me resta decirte. Gracias por nada. What a shame to not include the Bobcats. Ya yo te caché, más te vas pichada. Recoge tu cosa y no dejes nada. Gracias por nada, ya no hay para ti, ni Prada. Yo sé lo que hiciste,
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We've got the...
I just made the biggest mess up. Sorry, chat. Chat, this was... Chat. Gosh darn it, chat. You know that Lil Wayne interview when Wayne dropped his cup? The cup? Yeah. That's how I feel right now. I was gonna put my lips to the floor and start sucking. Oh, oops. Okay. Alright, chat, we're back in. Little mishap from Ooks. It's alright though. Happens to the best of us, right, Ooks? Okay, we're gonna change the quarters real quick. You know what? We'll just do another three. We'll just do another 3 teams again, huh? Yeah.
No estás siendo sincera y eso es lo que me pesa. Te enrolaste y te fumaste las promesas. Tú estás buena, pero eso no es belleza. Bonito es que siempre digan la verdad.
Alright, I'll go with my classic 3, 2, 1, go. Detroit Pistons 88, 89. Asia, Chris, Vlade, Divac, Mike Bibby. I'll keep this one in mind. 01 Kings. Oh, Magic John, James Worthy. I like 01 Kings better. We'll go sudden death. Just keep it things. 13 crit. Okay. You know what? We'll go with this. I like this. You want to know something? So, you know Melanie Foot, right? Yeah. Who's that? That is my mother. So do you see the lineup? Who's the point guard? Yeah. Mohammed Abdul. So, the 90s, right? You wanna know a little funny thing, right? What happened in the 90s, Dukes? So Melanie Foot, man, she was in the city of Denver, right? With her cousin Billy. And she used to go to school in Kansas. And so she just went over to Colorado just to go shopping over at the mall, right? And then there's a person that runs into her, and then it's this guy that's about to hit a 3 on you. Okay, he runs into her, Muhammad Abdul Rahib. He runs into her, and he says, "You're cute. You're cute. What's your name?" They introduce, they talk. True story. I'm not lying. I'm glad I get this scene just so I can tell you the story. And he's tough, like right here. He's tough. And then she's like, "Oh, nothing." And then she's like, "I'm just here with my sister." And she's like, "I'm not really looking for a man." And then he's like, "Okay, well, can I at least take you out to one of my games?" And she's like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "Well, I'm Muhammad. I play for the Denver Nuggets." And he takes her out to one of her games. And then he has her get picked up in a limo. And man, like, you know what she does? What does she do? She's about to pull up, then she just dips. Then she just gyps the man. She just like, she's like, "Nah, I'm out of here." And she just dips, man. That's a true story, man. I didn't dip for Mr. Foot. Mr. Foot wasn't even in the picture yet. He's just not messing with Radul Rulu. Yeah. He's alright. He's alright looking. He's a hell of a basketball player, though. Playing for the Denver Nuggets in the 90s. Come on now, that's nice.
Redick passes to Griffin. Again, the Clippers score. This is just
can't believe that, dude. That's a true story, huh?
Reading the floor and finding his guys for good quality shots.
I will, guaranteed.
Here's Abdul Rauf. He's got 5.
Oh, he's really cooking.
Right on the money. He has 7. You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there. Redick, left side. Oh, sweet move. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Here's Stiff. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
You know, when healthy, Blake Griffin is still a force. He's an athletic, multifaceted big man. That free throw misses.
Hey man, that Elfoot had another plan, eh?
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Ooh, Griffin with the steal.
Yep.
Barnes passes to Jordan. Outside Paul. The three ball. And the three-pointer goes.
Ooh, that was a nice crisscross. Behind the back. Something.
Have to pressure Paul when he's out there in three-point land. Pass to Stiff to the middle. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Tune in chat, is there any early birds in definitely getting the worm.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Jordan. Redick outside. Inside. They pick off the pass.
Blake Griffin. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Nuggets.
She knew she had a Mr. Footwork. No. She knew. Mr. Foot is Marty, by the way. Just, yeah, everybody knows that. That's common knowledge. Local legend.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 3-point lead. Steps back. Abdul Rauf. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan is a force on defense. Tough to finish when he's lurking.
Yeah.
And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Jordan high post. Redick outside.
Could have been, huh?
Pass to Barnes. To the middle. Oh, Williams with the block.
A nice block, please.
A minute 50 left in the first quarter here.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Outside Paul.
Ariana. Yeah, I know Ariana.
Redick on the wing. Tails the wide open jumper.
So yeah, of course I know Jalen Brown.
JJ Redick a ball handler. He's too late.
Yeah. During that time. Technical difficulties. We'll be right back in a second.
As a spot-up threat.
Right side, Williams. Pass to Abdul Rauf. And down
Abdul
it
Rauf.
goes. 2 points. Abdul Rauf's got 10.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Redick outside. Outside Paul. Now here's Redick. This one for 3. Here's Jordan. Outside for Redick. Pass to Paul. For 3. And it's J.J. Redick with the three. 5
I
points in
missed
the
2
game.
times.
Even late in his career, no one passes it better than Chris Paul.
Denver in the lead.
I'm gonna throw that seal, Luke's. Okay, some more technical difficulties. You know who's been hitting my line lately? Every morning at approximately let me see. Just double check. At 2 o'clock every morning, every day. I mean, who's been hitting your line? Jarius Friday. 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. You name it. Yep, any between any of those times, he's just calling, saying call back. Dad, does my shirt smell weird? What do you mean, man? What the shit? And we're
Here's
back.
Abdul Rauf. 10 points for him. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Ball finds Redick. Now here's Jordan. Back to Redick. The teardrop. Tipped. 20 seconds left in the first. Pass to Mutombo. Here's Abdul Rauf. Marked by Redick. In transition, here come the Clippers. The three is up. Ellis with a rebound. From the arc. Buries it from three.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Paul for three. Some nice defense there to end the quarter.
Mutombo with the no.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Nuggets ahead, leading by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Denver.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. There's
I think I might honestly have to up to a 9 million. No lie, dude. So, this inch just ain't in like that, you know. This one got a good little cake at the front.
speed has kept the defense on their heels.
And here's Denver. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Now Jordan, yet to see a basket. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Redick. Clock at 6. Second chance.
Redick is a master at getting to the line, finding ways to fool the defense and getting them to bite.
Team foul. At the line for 2.
And he drops it first. Both shots good from the stripe.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Ellis. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Now here's Jordan.
So chat, how are you doing tonight?
Redick
I
passes
mean,
to
this
Jordan.
morning. Fine.
Paul taking his time here.
Oh, the way you messed up.
Paul's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Pass to Ellis.
So, Oops, what's the first court you thinking about hitting? When summertime is court, field, golf course.
The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Williams.
Yeah.
Ball with a steal.
First course.
Griffin passes to Jordan. Here's Redick. Outside Paul. Pass to Redick. Shot on the wing. And that one hits the back iron.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one. Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Mutombo with the rebound. Mutombo has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Abdul Rauf. He's guarded by Barnes. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Yeah, how do you feel about the
Planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible.
what are they called?
Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball.
It's like the ones that are kind of you got the platform and then you hit them off.
Fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust
It's like
your
the whole
defensive
course. It's like
rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Paul. He's got 5, and that one good. Paul's got 7.
brain just can't
A
function
slick
right now.
move by CP3. He really keeps the ball so low to the
It's
ground
like
when he's dribbling, so the defense has no shot at getting it.
Here's
It's like that, but it's
three's off the mark. Clippers trail.
not an indoor win, but
Left side Paul. Plenty of space. Mutombo with a rebound. Mutombo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Williams from long range. The Clippers grab the miss.
yeah. It's
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes
all the
played
same.
already.
When they get their
In the-
opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The course is out here, and everyone can start it off right here. You know, I mean, it's like a drive it. Pop.
Defensive foul. Reggie Williams. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Have the nets all around. It's just top golf. Yeah. You mess with top golf. What are the top spots you get? Like in Bismarck and nothing in Bismarck. Nothing in North Dakota. All of North Dakota, yeah.
You talk about a player who steadily improved over the course of his career.
Yeah. Top golf, yeah.
That's J.J. Redick, maximizing his potential.
Yeah, top golf. Oof.
Here's Abdul Rauf. He's guarded by Paul.
St. Roblox.
On the baseline.
Very
That's good on the jumper. 18
top golf
points for
is
him.
one of my favorite places in the world. I'd say it's
Closing in on
top
4 minutes
15.
played here in the second quarter.
Top golf is a
And
special
here's
place in
Redick
my
for
heart.
3.
It is,
Williams grabs the board.
like,
And
it
you
has
just can't
great
afford to
food, it
give
has
up
bar
that
food,
kind
like,
of look very
pizza,
often.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Oh, Paul with the
everything.
block.
Like,
How about the
anything you
block
can
from the
imagine,
veteran
they have it.
Paul? Outstanding defensive awareness.
He's cold from distance
Last
here in the
one was
second
there.
quarter.
Probably
They
like
want to
those
try a
little small
different
drinks
approach
there.
moving forward.
Like those little tiny things.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up.
Not
Goes
not
into
for
the
the
line
strings
to shoot
here,
2.
but I brought those little tiny
Yeah,
things.
you never want to let
You know,
shots
the
at the
boys would
rim
like
go
drink those.
uncontested.
And he makes a first.
Mini chugs. The ladies, you know, the boys would drink those.
That one
No,
misses.
I
so
brought
he
my
goes 1
whole
for 2.
entire
Denver in
golf
the
set
lead.
there.
From deep three-point land, the long
And, like,
distance 3 is buried.
It was
Abdul
fun, man.
Rauf's got 8 points in the
Like, you know,
quarter.
just like hitting unlimited golf balls for 3 hours,
Redick
eating
outside.
great food, you know.
Oh, it's stolen by Jordan.
Like you could Happy Gilmore the ball. You could do anything with the
And
ball.
it's Denver
You
with
could
a
play.
rebound.
There was like little games in
Mutombo's
there,
got his
you know.
7th
You remember
rebound
those?
here tonight. There's the triple. Abdul Rauf, no good.
Didn't we go that one time?
And here are the Clippers now.
Oh shit!
7-point differential. Here's Barnes. Denver grabs the miss. Ellis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Abdul Rauf.
I've only been Minnesota.
That one's good for 2. And
Yeah.
the Nuggets lead by 9.
The size mismatch makes that a
But
high
man,
percentage
like
look.
Top Golf has a special place in my heart. It's so fun. Next time the family goes to Minnesota, we're all gonna go there. Okay? Got you. Got you. And wait.
He takes it in. Ellis with a rebound.
Easy
Ellis
buckets.
has got
This
6
mission.
rebounds here tonight. Pass to Abdul Rauf. 4-3. Counted
And
from
Radul,
distance. And now it's a 12
Special guy, huh?
lead.
It's just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
So it's the Clippers now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside for Redick. Will it go? Jordan inside. And it's good on the layup.
What I like about that play, DeAndre Jordan not just looking to corral the miss, he's looking to finish the job.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets earning this break in the action, up 10. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Oh, I get you. Woo. Popping.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation.
More technical difficulties. We'll be right back. Quentin Fighting. Yeah. Are you familiar with the kid? Yep. Is this muted or unmuted? Unmuted. So you're familiar with Quentin Fighting, right? Oh, the legendary Quentin Fighting. Always a disruption, huh? Have you ever been in the same bathroom as him when he was taking a leak? Oh, that boy can go for maybe a world record. Bringing a. Sort of what I felt like, man. I probably went for about 35 seconds, but like, man, he's triple my time. Yeah. I sort of felt like the same. I felt like I was like on the same plane as him, you know? Yeah. Man, I just felt like I was going for a long ass time. Yeah. Man, people go like at like a. He goes. Yeah, a whole fire. Yeah. Not a fire extinguisher, but a fire hydrant. And he just keeps going, huh? Fire hydrant, like a type of like a water pressure. It's crazy. Like a water pressure. That's how he is. But like 2 minutes straight. And he would bring a chug jug everywhere. Whole chug jug everywhere. 2 chug jugs in one day. Yep. I don't know who does it like the kid. Yeah, he's a special kid, I'll tell you that. I don't know if it's on the spectrum of incredible or on the normal spectrum, but let's resume. Yeah. That's something, right? Yeah, that's crazy stats.
We've got Barnes, JJ Redick.
But, going into the second half, the kid is up a 10-score lead.
That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second
and I don't think Ooks has hit a single green this game. He's been open like so many times up on the perimeter, but he has not hit a single green.
6 to shoot. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Here's Abdul Rauf. Nuggets with the rebound. It's stolen. Fast break. Here we go. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read
Little
each
lob
other
up.
really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, during the
Now, this
13-14 times.
This is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Still haven't hit a single lob. That's crazy, huh, Shaq?
Here's Abdul Rauf. No good on the three. And so Paul,
You know, DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin in the times and Chris Paul, they were unstoppable. 13-14, DeAndre Jordan.
Redick outside.
Favorite, yeah. Highlight reels every time, man. Blake Griffin on the... Okay, finally got a green. I see you, Oops.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's Abdul Rauf. 24 points for him.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
The Nuggets with another miss. And here's Redick for three.
Well, for the fairways, man.
Kicks it out to Barnes. To the left wing. Jordan, the pass to Barnes. Right side, Paul. Up top, Griffin. Second chance effort. And he lays it up
I see
and
it.
in. 7
I'm
points
still
in
waiting
the
for
game.
Blake
Incredible
Griffin
energy
poster.
of Blake Griffin. Skilled as
Yeah, I think the whole chat is waiting for that, huh?
Abdul Rauf, the pass to Ellis. Out to the right wing. The baseline J is on the way. A nice shot by Abdul Rauf.
Abdul Rauf is
got
not
26
cold no more.
points.
That's good. That's
Working in that mid-range area.
For
The
Melanie
analytics may not
comes
love
egg.
it, but that's a good look for him.
Paul finds Griffin. Back to Paul. Kicks it out to Barnes. Redick passes to Barnes. Williams grabs the board.
LA foul call.
Williams has got his fourth rebound in this one.
First personal foul. First team foul.
got Muhammad Abdul
From Nuggets. Mahmoud Abdul Rauf.
27 on you. You don't need that.
Hey.
Soda is something compared to juice.
A touch over two
Kind
and
of
a
like
half
a-
minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And it's Williams off the drive.
It's kind of just like juice after a
Rejected by
while.
Jordan. Pass to Stith. Here's Abdul Rauf. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up into the lane. And there's 2 points on the layup.
He fell for the spin move. Come on now, rookie mistake. Clip that, chat.
The defense has to tighten up.
Paul for 3.
Ooh.
And that's up and in.
I try to get the charge.
5 in this game.
Don't sleep on Chris CP3.
Help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Easy dunk.
It's like my team's just sleeping out there.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous
We got an
finish.
11-point lead. We're gonna pause right quick, chat.
Outside Paul. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Here's Abdul Rauf. The offensive rebound.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And Paul gets it to go.
Anytime you can get Chris
You know,
Paul
chat, we're up
spotting
9
like
still.
that,
Ain't no biggie. Comfortable lead.
Well, when you talk league expansion, Seattle and Las Vegas are making, but Mexico City is
It's
another
like there's
strong
no
candidate.
stopping that.
Commissioner Silver said, quote, I feel our manifest destiny is to grow not just in the U.S., but outside as
Spin
well.
move,
With the
baseline J. You know how it goes. You know,
South as well, right?
people watching all the time, you know what Pooks is about is, you know, jumpers, you know. But you know me, Pooks, you know Pooks is about his baseline J's. Something about my baseline J's.
Right side, Williams.
Like so. Like so.
PB and J. I like to see that. That's good basketball right there.
Make a move. This is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far
With
out.
the and one.
And one clip, chat. Let's get it. Gotta go for the kid, man. He can make the lead from 9 to 8. Let's see. With CP3. With CP3 getting take with
Yeah, they've also
what is that,
worked
Relentless?
the ball
It's not
inside.
Relentless,
They
it's
gave
a
them high
finishing
percentage
take,
looks
right?
all
Is that
game,
finishing?
And it's paid off. Here's Abdul Rauf. He's got 31.
Oh, I was about to say 33. Count it.
There's 57 seconds
Nope,
left in the
34.
third quarter. Drains the triple. Abdul Rauf's got 10 points in just the second half.
Defensively, you have to
10
tighten
points in
up
second
on him
half,
or
Pooks.
suffer the consequences.
Paul, shot is off. Williams against Barnes. Here's Abdul Rauf. And too long on the shot. Now Los Angeles with it. 11-point game. Barnes passes to Griffin. That's it.
Right.
Coming off
Easy
the
buckets
from
from Blake.
Griffin's got 9.
This is what you want out of your offense. A high percentage.
I know you're not trying to do a Pookie Putter NHL special.
Here's Abdul Rauf. No good from outside.
What special?
Left side Paul.
You know, Oops, I ain't gonna lie, I never played NHL, but I'd be down.
You've never played NHL
In my life.
He's been looking for his
You know,
shot here.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Matumbo, pass to Abdul Rauf. Shoots over Paul. And again, Denver no good. He gets it up. That one is off. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up.
I think watching his hockey and watching the late kid, you know, playing the hockey, you know, I think it'd get you in the flow. So if I could pick the right team and you pick the wrong team, hey man, I think I'd probably pretty do good in the NHL. We'll see though. We might do an NHL stream right after this one. We'll see. We'll see.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this.
Oops, I'm not that good at NHL either. I'm just, you know, still beginner, so that spirit might run through.
On the court for Denver. Launches a three.
So, Ooks, have you ever you good at skating?
Griffin tries again. Outside for Reddick. The three is up. And
Yeah,
it's
you know
Denver
how
with the
to
rebound.
skate.
Matumbo is
Yeah, I've skated a few times in my lifetime.
Here's Abdul Rauf. And out of bounds. Los Angeles
But
will have
like,
it.
are you like a say if like, I'm like you're like skating like skating rating. What do you say you are?
I would say I'm probably a beginner 67. Rate.
67 out of 100.
Hits it from the high post.
I mean, that's respectable.
Paul's got 15 points here in the second half.
Just as a beginner.
Yeah. You know, I thought of myself as a beginner, but as soon as I thought of myself as a beginner, I stepped out on the ice
He's guarded by Paul.
because the late kid B-foot, the brother, taught me how to skate. But as soon as I try to step foot on the ice,
And Paul gets it to go.
it's a little fun story.
Exactly the kind of shooting you need down
Before
the
I say
stretch
this
to win
part,
games.
Denver in the lead.
I was over in 3rd grade,
And he can't answer back.
and
Three-pointer offline.
it was 3rd grade. You know,
Passes to Reddick.
the school wanted us to take us on a
Outside Paul.
ice skating trip
Over to the
to
wing.
the local ice skating rink. So you know, Of course we win, right?
To take the lead.
No.
Rebound by the Nuggets.
And then
They held a 12-point lead earlier.
local ice skating
Hey,
rink.
from beyond the arc. No good.
It was over at no, I forgot the place, but it was over in Devil's Lake. Devil's Lake, of course.
Oh,
Here's a three from Paul.
Still in Devil's Lake time. I was in 3rd grade at the time. Then Brighton, he put on them ice skating rinks, and he was like, going backwards. He was jumping around. He was like stopping in a second. And like, as soon as I stepped foot on the ice, oops. You want to know what I did?
What do you do?
First foot I planted on the ice, I face planted.
That really builds character, huh?
See these front two teeth?
Yeah.
You see this right tooth?
Yeah.
Why is it, you're wondering why it's like up and right?
Yeah.
I freaking face planted, and like as soon as I stepped foot onto the ice, face planted, bleeding everywhere, and like the only thing I did was just try to position it into the perfect spot. But you know what? I positioned it in the right spot, and you know what? It just stood in that gum. Pooks, let me tell you, right here was like aligned until I face planted, and then right then and there, you see it's noticeable.
Yeah. Just a little bit. I got the same thing.
When I smile, you see it?
Yeah, just a
I
bit.
look up.
Yeah.
You notice it. It's
more
fucking-
noticeable when
It's
you look up.
pointed that way. Yeah. I thought I put it in the right spot. No, I put it like 45 degrees angle that way. It was terrible. True story.
I did the same thing when I was I think it's 5th or 6th grade. Me and my block always used to just throw competition fights out there, and we just just fight. Yeah,
37.
fight.
Where was
Yeah,
the D there?
that's what you used to do as a kid. A good old time for phones and all that.
Redick, no good.
Just right before the phone.
Stuff out of here.
Oh.
That's embarrassing.
I used to fight this kid named Titus. Oh, that was my rival. And we'd go. I would say every 2 or 3 weeks we just go at it. Yeah. Because
Pass to Jordan.
I think he was like a freshman. I was still in 5th grade, but I like to handle my own business. And my friend named Josh, he used to kind of just overview it, referee. He let me go at it one time, and I got on top and just straight punched. Yeah, I broke my knuckle, both my knuckles, and that's why they go like this. A little bit to the right, a little bit to. They just a little messed up, and that's one of my favorite memories up in Colorado. One of the only things I remember. Still beautiful.
5-second call.
Oh yeah, but
Big issue for them.
still talking about that.
You just can't
Give me
give
one
away
good time.
possessions
Chip
in
my
this
tooth.
league.
I think it's this one.
Oh no, I see it.
Yeah. He's taught me good,
Passes to Griffin.
and
Redick with it.
yeah, we still kept going. No stopping.
It's been a while, but he finally gets one to go.
It was the good spirit back in the day.
They turn to JJ. He has been in these situations many times before.
Knocks down the triple. And the Nuggets lead by 6. Stitt's gone 3 of 4 here from the field. Outside Paul.
Blocking shot call. Kevin Matumbo. Second personal foul. First team foul.
This one kid, just another fucking place.
Here's Paul. Pass to Barnes.
That
Back to Paul.
fighting words up. That was like
Shot clock at 6.
Oh, I felt that those little like hockey boys.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
That's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
And Denver has possession. They lead by 4.
Just dropped the roots. They dropped it.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Off target with the 3.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes. Accuracy just isn't there tonight.
And stolen by Williams. And Williams punches it home.
That right there might put the finishing touch on this one. Definitely not the time to get sloppy with the ball.
Yeah.
Outside Paul. Down low. Here's Jordan. And slammed up by Jordan.
That's what DeAndre is out there to do. Dropping the hammer is his specialty.
1:21 left to play in the 4th quarter. Here's Abdul Rauf. He's guarded by Paul. And he gets the bucket.
Abdul Rauf, you just your go-to, huh?
Pook's minute oopsies once again.
At least it's not COVID, huh?
At least, man.
Ooh,
What is that?
this one?
Oh, is that the spit?
Yeah, that's my spit. Oh.
That would have been bad.
I once had a little shorty, he drinks my spit cup. And she pulls over and fucking threw up. After I told her. Then, yeah.
Roof's got 39.
Would she like?
You know, I think
Would
it's
she have known
desperation
influence of
time.
anything, or did she taste anything?
Everything has to go
I don't think she would have known.
from this point on.
Here's Paul. Off target.
Yeah, I don't think she would have known. After I did
Has possession.
say, what was in the
They
cup.
held a 12-point lead earlier.
She
Here's Abdul Rauf.
couldn't stand it.
With the rebound.
Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't have either.
Time to get back into
I would
this.
have been better off knowing that it wasn't a spit cup, you know?
That's just heartbreaking news to break to someone.
Ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The
Is fatigue on or no?
Big time.
No fatigue. Injuries only. So, you know.
Everything has to be earned.
Let's take a timeout real quick.
Timeout called. The Nuggets. They're leading by 4. 36 seconds left in the game.
Ooh, I thought your mom talking today. I got a pretty decent team, honestly.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. They told the team to dig deep, play with passion, finish this game out right. We'll see if they do, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Fine.
Los Angeles.
Okay, whatever.
Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
From downtown, it's hauled in by the Nuggets. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. There's the drive.
That's game right there. That's game right there.
Even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave.
He can shoot a 3. I don't care. He ain't gonna make it.
Just focus on playing the right way. There's nobody you want taking a clutch shot more than Chris Paul. He loves the big moment.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
What?
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
To tie it up.
Nope.
So a close game.
What a disappointment. Sorry, chat, for the
With the late victory, they
with the late game.
plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should.
If you want to put the new final score in the notes,
They stepped up
and
and
who-
worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Well, folks,
Let's
that's gonna
update
do it
it.
for now. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. But as we go, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And we are now at 15-21. Okay. So, first one to 50, right, Ooks? That's the first one to win the whole series. So, money? Yeah. What should the money prize be, Ooks?
person who loses give the other person.
So I think we should both put in 200. Yeah, measly, easy 200.
So the person who gets 500 gets. I mean, the person who gets 50 gets 200.
Yeah. First person to 50, 200 cash prize. 400 total, because we'll both be putting in 200. Cash prize, total of 400. Are you trying to run the NHL?